going on, y'all? It's your boy Wisco Madman coming at you with another reaction video. If you guys haven't already, please be sure to smash that like button down below. Hit that sub. And flippity flip. And notifications over to all. Alright, so this time I had to create a specific intro for this video. Probably a month before I finally did the album review, to react to 6 Feet. So I did that as part of a Wisco Reacts Live. Then I also did kind of an album review. Well, not kind of. It was part of the album review for when I checked out the slums of the trailer. So what I decided to do here, to keep this short, is simply combine the two. So we're going to check out the first time I seen 6 Feet, some of the commentary I had then, and then some of the new stuff that I found, because there's an entire breakdown that I did in the second album review version. So, yeah, that being said, hope you guys enjoy. First one of those is from 2 days ago. Trey's got 6 Feet. I wonder if that's a play off of Jesse's, or if that's just his own thing. Because I think, wow, I don't know. Maybe it's a 6 foot deep thing. Like, kind of bury me under type shit. Oh, is this the Suicide Boys influence shit that he did? I don't know much about Suicide Boys. I've heard it from like friends and different people, but I never really got into Suicide Boys. I've been meaning to check them out eventually, but still sounds dope. I think he does low voice pretty well.
Bitch, stay down, you facing big dogs now. It's the motherfucker with the country sound. I got a shovel, motherfucker, just to dig these motherfuckers round. Here we call it 6 feet down.
Yeah, bury you 6 feet under. That's what he was going with. I got you, Trey. I got you.
Bitch, stay down, you facing big dogs now. It's the motherfucker with the country sound. I got a shovel, motherfuckers round. Here we call it 6 feet down. Legs popped and locked, what I deliver, call it dominoes. That's domino effect, what's in my scope, how I release and go. I'm out of control, I'm letting you know my application is impeccable. To cover what's inside these woods and spread my dogs like Lunchables. And that's an audible.
That was a good little start to the verse there. Like, he just did a real subtle gas pedal there, like, and went right back to the slow kind of flow. I like that.
Arguably hear the audio, you made the article, read it closer. It was an honor, bro, to introduce it and be translucent the way I ought to go. So tell me how to walk my lane in these woods where you never go. Step back into an animal, off the leash, how I handle them. No chain is chaining me, what I control channels to channel from that dirty bottom of drinking bottles to form a formula. To making all these motherfuckers jealous how I'm coming up and throw up the middle fingers, wave them high when driving by. Fuck the ones that's hating on me when they hiding in the skies. I'm limitless, I'm in my country shit kick. Salute them boys down south with the G59. Bitch, stay down, you facing big dogs now. It's the motherfucker with the country sound. I got a shovel, motherfucker, just to dig these motherfuckers round. Here we call it 6 feet down. Bitch, stay down, you facing big dogs now. It's the motherfucker with the country sound. I got a shovel, motherfucker, just to dig these motherfuckers round. Here we call it 6 feet down. Cause I've been living what I speak. I'ma die what I bleed. I'm a real motherfucker with the style. Let these underdogs eat. Don't you tread around me. These underdogs will put you in the ground. Cause every day has been a new day. Don't give a fuck about what you say. Applying your pressure inside your chest. How my air circulates. Everglades. How you forever late. Not on my same page. This BPM. How I write and record through your airways. Scratch and lay. Sorry, that's my dog that just wants to play. Don't you try to pet him. I train them to get you out my way. Sunny side up. I like to flip you off to marinate. Let that soak in. I'm serving food in 50 different states. Season how I leather to wearing weather to cover rains. Not the rainfall. I'm talking tones. I sit to hear your pain. Bitch, sound. I got a shovel, motherfucker, just to dig these motherfuckers round. Here we call it 6 feet down. Bitch, stay down, you facing big dogs now. It's the motherfucker with the country sound. I got a shovel, motherfucker, just to dig these motherfuckers round. Here we call it 6 feet down.
I like that fucking style, dude. I like that fucking style, and I think it, again, fits well with the Halloween season. Like, I think mainly it was probably your beat, again, with the piano, the kind of slightly creepy, maybe a little bit of string instrument there or something. I think that was pretty dope. Yeah, man, I would say if that's the Suicide Boys thing that you was mentioning on Insta, I would say I would definitely do one or two more at least of those styles. I think you did it really well, and I really liked it. It was definitely a fucking vibe, dude. Definitely a fucking vibe. And me personally, I don't know how everybody else is, but me personally, I'll do fucking Halloween music all day, every day, all year long. Like horror movies, I'll watch them all year long. That's my style of shit, man. I'm all about that Halloween shit. I'm all about, like, Tech has this one that I bump all the fucking time that I want to say Tech, Chris, and a couple other dudes on it, but, E40's on it, but, Zombie, that song, I might have even reacted, no, I don't think I reacted to that one, but either way, I bump that motherfucker all the time, and I'm like, it don't matter how many years it's been, I still be bumping that bitch because I fucking love it. And here comes the album review version. Love it. Fucking love it, dude. I feel like I checked that one out, but I'm not 100% sure. And the reason why I say that is because I definitely at least caught a promo video on Instagram from him. Or a short or something. But that's what's intrigued me about this album to begin with, is I felt like it was going to be the low style rap. One thing I want to add in a brief conclusion before we go back in it is I'm not 100% sure that I called it out when I heard it in Painter's Canvas, but in re-listening to Painter's Canvas, there's one, and I forget which one it is, where you can definitely tell Trey's Yelawolf influence, Yelawolf inspired style, where he gets like poetic. He breaks it down similar to Yelawolf. I don't know how to say it technicality wise to poetry or rap, but there's a poetic way that Yelawolf has like a signature of delivering. I don't know if it's solely his signature, but a poetic way of twisting words and stuff like that. And you can tell Trey has figured out that style to an extent. I'm not saying he does it as well as Yelawolf. I'm not saying he doesn't. He does it in his own way for sure. And I love it. By far, I think it's fucking fire. But I feel like to an extent his poeticness here, his lyricism here, had, again, kind of a, between the flow, maybe some of the style lyricism, but I feel like to an extent there was some Yelawolf influence here as well, which obviously once an artist is influenced, or if an artist is influenced by something, it's going to show in quite a bit of their music anyway. So I definitely love the Yelawolf style, and we definitely know Trey has got that influence. Let's jump back into it. Love the dog bark. And I know somebody mentioned it, I think it was with Painter's Canvas or something somewhere. Somebody was mentioning, they either said I wonder or they said it is the same sound effect that I think ACAL used. I don't know if that one was. I'm not 100% sure. I doubt it. But, and I've heard people say that it's a soundbite. Maybe it is. But I could also see, like, say, a live performance. I could totally see Trey doing that exact bark. And it does kind of, to me, it kind of sounds like Trey's the one doing that bark. Whether it's on the mic or a soundbite of Trey doing it, I think it's him doing that bark. And I'm fucking with it, dude. Especially when you're calling yourself the underdog. It gets me fired up every time you go, oh! And I know I've said that before.
Bitch, stay down, you facing big dogs now. It's the motherfucker with the country sound. I got a shovel, motherfucker, just to dig these motherfuckers round. Here we call it 6 feet down. Bitch, stay down, you facing big dogs now. It's the motherfucker with the country sound. I got a shovel, motherfucker, just to dig these motherfuckers round. Here we call it 6 feet down.
Legs popped and locked, what I deliver, call it dominoes. That's domino effect, what's in my scope, how I release and go. I'm out of control, I'm letting you know my application is impeccable. To cover what's inside these words, I spread my doors like Lunchables.
And that's an audible, arguably hear the audio. You made the article, read it closer. It was an honor, bro, to introduce it and be translucent the way I ought to go. So tell me how to walk my lane in these woods where you never go.
Step back into an animal, off the leash, how I handle them. No chain is chaining me, what I control channels to channel from that dirty bottom of drinking bottles to form a formula. To making all these motherfuckers jealous, how I'm coming up and throw up the middle fingers, wave them high when driving by. Fuck the ones that's hating on me when they hiding in.
I ain't gonna lie, I still get pumped every time a song does it. I know it's immature as shit, but I love the waving the middle fingers high, like kind of a fuck the world, fuck the haters, you know, like I got this shit. I love it. And yes, 100% a darker vibe, Misty, but to be honest, like a lot of the low rap, and this one more so than the rest that's been on the album so far, but a lot of the low rap, that's the feel I get from it. I don't know if that's the Suicide Boys style necessarily. It seems the low rap definitely seems to be that style, but the piano in the background and stuff might be some of their style too. I'm not 100% sure. It might be his own twist, but either way, if this is like the kind of style that comes from the Suicide Boys, I'm sure I'm probably gonna like them too, honestly, because I do love this low rap. I love the creepy Halloween vibes. You know, I love my we'll go with what Skits Craven calls it, horrorcore rap. You know, whatever. I fucking love it, dude.
To an animal, off the leash, how I handle them. No chain is chaining me, what I control channels to channel.
Off the leash is how I handle them. I missed that earlier. I like that.
Spread my doors like Lunchables.
And that's an audible, arguably hear the audio.
This audible, arguably the audio. I love the flow on that.
Application is impeccable. To cover what's inside these words, I spread my doors like Lunchables.
And that's an audible, arguably hear the audio.
Spread these dogs, or spread my dogs like Lunchables. I'm not 100% sure how he's trying to paint a picture there, but what I will say is I appreciate the callback, like throws me back to fucking high school with the Lunchables. Hell, my best friend still fucking eats them bitches, and she's like fucking 28 years old.
Yo, you made the article, read it closer. It was an honor, bro, to introduce it.
Read the article closer. It was an honor roll, I believe, to rhyme with the audible.
Made the article, read it closer. It was an honor, bro, to introduce it and be translucent the way I ought to go. So
to introduce and be translucent to like basically what I'm getting in the complexity of this bar so far is like it's an honor roll, bitch. They're introducing you to the next goat. That's me, boy.
Read it closer, it was an honor, bro, to introduce it and be translucent the way I ought to go. So tell me how to walk my lane in these woods where you never go.
Step back into an animal, off the leash, how I handle them. No chain is chaining me, what I control channels to channel from.
You can't chain me down.
That dirty bottom of drinking bottles to form a formula. To making all these motherfuckers jealous, how I'm coming.
Oh, don't say formula, bud. Come on. I mean, I'm just talking shit based on recent shit, but my formula. Let's be real, dude. You know what the fuck you're doing, but as we covered before with a bunch of the shit that's been going on, ain't no blueprint, bud. It's called being natural.
Lane in these woods where you never go.
Step back into an animal, off the leash, how I handle them. No chain is chaining me, what I control channels to channel from. That dirty bottom of drinking bottles to form a formula. To making all these motherfuckers jealous, how I'm coming up and throw up.
And they are jealous as fuck, that's for real.
The middle fingers, wave them high when driving by. Fuck the ones that's hating on me when they hiding in the skies. I'm limitless, I'm in my country, shit kick. Salute them boys down south with the G59.
Bitch, stay down, you're facing big dogs now. It's the motherfucker with the country sound. I got a shovel, motherfucker, just to dig these motherfuckers round. Here we call it 6 feet
in a new day, don't give a fuck about what you say. Applying your pressure inside your chest, how my air circulates. Everglades, how you forever late, not on my same page. This BPM, how I write and record through your airways. Scratch your leg, sorry, that's my dog that just wants to play. Don't you try to
Scratch your leg. Sorry, that's just my dog that wants to play. I love it. I love it.
pet them, I train them to get you out my way. Sunny side up, I like to flip you off to marinate. Let that
Sunny side up, I like to flip you off. I wonder if flip you off is a double, you know, flipping you off. And because you don't flip a sunny side egg, you cook it on one side. So there's no flip you off. I don't know. Maybe that's a double play. That comes off as a double play to me, even if it wasn't intended.
them to get you out my way. Sunny side up, I like to flip you off to marinate. Let that soak in, I'm serving food in 50 different.
I like to flip you off to marinate. Like, let you sit in this fuck you, but marinate to do the cooking bar some more here. That, I mean, I guess I could almost say because your yolk's going to be loose, your egg white's going to be a little runny from being sunny side up. That's typically how it goes. Some people do sunny side up where it's partially hard and then the white's basically all cooked, but I like it slightly runny. And then you can dip your toast in it, which I guess you could restate as a marinate, you know, like to soak.
Season how I leather to wearing weather to cover rains. Not the rainfall, I'm talking thrones. I sit to hear your pain. To flip you off to marinate. Let that soak in, I'm serving food.
Let that soak in to play off the marinate.
To flip you off to marinate. Let that soak in, I'm serving food in 50 different states.
I'm serving food in 50 different states. Like, I'm schooling you in every state I go. And if I recall correctly, he's not even touring yet, so he's still schooling your ass, and he don't even tour.
And I'm serving food in 50 different states. Season how I leather to wearing weather to cover rains. Not the
Seasoning leather. There's a little complexity there. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to break this part down, but the second part of it, I appreciate.
food in 50 different states. Season how I leather to wearing weather to
Seasoned how I leather to weather.
serving food in 50 different states. Season how I leather to wearing weather to cover rains. Not the rainfall, I'm talking.
So then he goes from leather to the comparison or the next similarity of going from leather to reins, because your reins typically are made of leather on horse reins. But he goes leather and then
50 different states. Season how I leather to wearing weather to cover rains. Not the rainfall, I'm talking thrones. I sit to hear your
to weather rain. The rains.
50 different states. Season how I leather to wearing weather to cover rains. Not the rainfall, I'm talking.
How does he I hear it and then I fucking can't recite it. But to wear the weather, you know, weather the storm, going from leather, which you can also wear,
Leather to wearing weather to cover rains. Not the
to cover reins, which double plays reins on a horse. Dude, this is so, like, there's doubles on doubles on doubles that stack because they're playing off each other. I don't even know what to call that in the entendre world. If that makes it, I don't know. If double on double playing on each other then starts to make it like quadruple and octuplet, I don't know. Either way, it sounds dope as fuck, it's complex as fuck, and it plays off each other, and pretty much every part of this bar is a double in its own self. Like, Jesus Christ.
food in 50 different states. Season how I leather to wearing weather to cover rains. Not the rainfall, I'm
Because he transitions from seasoned it's seasoned like leather, basically. Whether the red... No, I don't think so. It's okay. Hang on.
Different states, season how I leather to wearing weather to cover rains.
Whether how I wear the leather, or whether the leather to... Now you're confusing me, Misty. You're partly right, but you're not 100% right either.
How I leather to wearing weather to cover rains.
To cover rains. Seasoned how I weather to wearing leather to cover rains. So you can wear the leather, like old school Wild West leather jacket shit, to cover yourself from the rain in that weather that you're fighting. No. There's no reason to be... I understand it. I'm just trying to break it down to explain it. The part that I'm struggling at is explaining it. So, and I can explain it, but I can't recite everything he said. So you have to get the tongue twister right in order for it to make sense when I explain it. But seasoned how I wear the leather to cover the rain. So he's covering himself by wearing, we'll say, leather jacket for imagery purposes. The leather jacket to cover himself from the rain, the weather that he's weathering the storm. And then also rains on a horse for control, which is what the storm is they're trying to control me. So this is why I say it stacks on stacks on stacks on stacks inside that fucking tongue twister. We finally got there. We finally fucking got there. And it's not even the full fucking bar. It's just the first, 3 parts. This is why Trey is fucking fired, dude. Legendary fucking GOAT status.
To flip you off to marinate, let that soak in. I'm serving food in 50 different states. Season how I leather to wearing weather to cover rains. Not the rainfall, I'm talking thrones. I sit to hear your...
Not the rain. Ooh, closed caption. We'll see if closed caption can even keep up with them. I doubt it.
To wearing weather to cover rain.
Season how I leather to wear and weather to cover rains, which makes even more sense when you actually put it in front of yourself.
Not the rainfall,
Not the rainfall is what he said. I'm talking
thrones. I sit to hear your pain.
I'm talking thorns. I sit to hear your pain. And this is how I twisted the reins part, because it made me think of reins like on a horse. But then when he talks thorns, when he says, no, I'm not talking like the reins, I'm talking reins, horse, like horse and buggy shit, with thorns, kind of like maybe a Jesus reference or some sort of torture thing. Sit to hear your pain. The bitching, the drama, all your bullshit is like thorns of pain to me. Like, shut the fuck up. All that to say, shut the fuck up. I hope I got that right, Trey, but that's my interpretation, and I love it.
How I leather to wearing weather to cover rains. Not the rainfall, I'm talking thrones. I sit to hear your pain.
Bitch, stay down, you facing big dogs now. It's the mother...
Yep, I'm pretty sure I read that 100%. Because then you go into a fucking hook that says, bitch, stay down. You're facing big dogs now. I got the motherfucking sound. Bitch, sit down. Stop bitching. Stop trying. You ain't got this. Fuck you.
Motherfucker with the country sound. I got a shovel, motherfucker, just to dig these motherfuckers round. Here we call it 6 feet down.
Okay, if I did check this out, I definitely don't remember breaking down that bar, so this is going to be the one time that if I already did a reaction like live or something, this is the one that's getting picked, because most of this I don't... This feels like a first-time reaction to me, to be fair. I remember the hook, and that's it.
Bitch, stay down, you facing big dogs now. It's the motherfucker with the country sound. I got a shovel, motherfucker, just to dig these motherfuckers round. Here we call it 6 feet down.
Yeah, Goddamn. I feel like memes or thumbnails or description or something's gotta take the whether the leather. See? I can't even do the fucking tongue twister when I try to slow it down without seeing it the fuck in front of me. But either way, that bar is like legendary. Honestly, he ought to make a 6 feet shirt that has that fucking bar on there. Like, legit. That's how good that fucking bar is. Like, that shit needs to be break the fuck up right there. That shit is, like, plaque worthy. Like, fucking Christ. And that particular part is exactly what I was talking about with, yeah, similar to the repetitive twisting leading you down, yeah, the tongue twister shit. Like Misty says, church bar. I know Bubbas that know Bubbas that club a mofo, which I think is partly summarizing, but I could be wrong. It might be the exact bar. But either way, it's that Yellow Wolf influence, dude. That's the type of poetic breakdown. That's what I was talking about with Yellow Wolf influence. That's what gave me the feel, was that exact bar. Like, slick as fuck, Trey. That is so far, and probably going to continue to be, unless you blow me away like you did Painter's Canvas. That's so far going to be, maybe not my favorite song off the album, but it is my favorite bar off the album. It's a dope song, though. Dope fucking fire song. If you guys like that reaction video, please be sure to smash that like button down below. Thank you guys for commenting, sharing, and subscribing. As always, check out the artist page down in the description below. And I really do appreciate y'all being here. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.